Going back to the sales cycle that we start with, remember we start with the sales order and we wanted to plan buying the inventory. Now that we have the inventory available, we should be able to fulfill this with a shipment and an invoice. So I'm opening up the sales order. I can confirm what quantity that we are going to be shipping them. Again, the same concept also applies here, depending on the on your team. For people having a smaller team, you're able to do a quick shipping process, which is to do it all on the same screen. Like you can post the shipment from the same screen by clicking on this quick button here, or you have the option to create a warehouse shipment, which is to create a much detailed entry that provides information of what item to ship, what serial number to ship, and other
Sai, Sai,
details.
we have a question from.
About the bank directly on the reconciliation, yes. So the possibility to integrate the BC system to bank directly, I think this question probably is because I was showing you the file is being exported into the system, and then we're going to manually use this file to upload into the bank portal. So yes, that's the typical, or let's say the standard solution, but you have the system that can also, I mean, we have the system that we can integrate to the bank directly, which needs an integration development to happen between the bank and the BC system, and we have several clients do that. So we need to have the bank on board with this process, and they will be able to help us on how we can connect the system through the API to their portal. So when you click a button, rather than the file being downloaded to your system, it's going to go straight into their bank portal. So it cuts down, a couple of manual steps that you have to download and upload. It goes straight to the bank, and also maybe we can minimize the fraudulent activity of a potential update to the file that's being downloaded. So that's a great a solution that also can be in place, but it has its effort of the integration to the bank. I hope that answered that question. So back to the sales order. We talked about a simple shipment process versus the warehouse shipment, which gives you more options to create an extensive warehouse entry to provide a lot of details, including serial number or lot number and so forth. So again, depending on the team size and the segregation of duty, you can choose to use one of these two options and post a transaction. Again, similar approach here, you're able to post a shipment and also the invoice. And once the invoice is posted, let me take you to the posted sales invoice page. It creates an archive of all the invoices that you post against the customer and the orders, and you have the option to send the invoice via email. Okay, and that would open up the option to integrate with your Outlook and send the email out. So additional options that that I think it's worth to mention is we can create some canned text as a body of the email saying like, dear customer, please find your invoice attached. Here's a total dollar amount, and you can include the payment terms, everything on that email. So it becomes a fully a fully informed email with all the details to the customer. There's also the flag on the list to say whether it's email or not by looking into the printed column. So once it's emailed, this is going to be incrementing, so you know that it's already been emailed out to the customer. Okay. Also, there are options to send reminders or let's say dunning letters if the invoice is not paid on time, right from the same screen. You have other options at the top to do that. But this is the list of all the posted sales invoices. It keeps a log of all the invoices and also the status of whether it is open or closed. You can see from this section here.